What is up, fans? I'm your host, Alex Kramer, and I'd like to welcome you back to the newest episode of a great podcast. What is up, Kieran?
What is up? I'll tell you what's up. Here's a question I got for you, Kramer. Now, I don't know. I've been seeing some stuff recently where half the people say when they think something, they could actually think it, or if they think something, they could just see it. Like, let's say you try to envision in your head a red apple. Half the people say they can do it. Half the people say they can't. Some people say they can't even hear a voice in there. Like, you obviously control it, but I don't know. What's your thought on this, dude?
I don't see it.
You don't see the
I
apple?
can't see shit. I don't see anything. All I see is nothing. I see blackness, but I hear it. I hear the word.
Try to envision a beautiful sky. Can you envision that?
I can envision it, but I can't see it. You know what I'm saying?
You can't muster yourself to see that? Try to say...
I'm trying.
Think of this sentence. The man crossed the road, and try to say it in your head.
I say it 100%.
So you can do that, but you can't envision anything.
No. I don't like shutting my eyes. It gets dark.
So it's called internal monologue. About half the people can access it. I don't know. It's kind of strange, man. I feel like people who can do it, I feel like are better equipped because they can talk through shit with themselves and basically figure out more stuff. You know,
well,
like
I can talk.
People who can't do that, I feel like their problem solving and shit like that is not going to be as good. Like, they're not going to be able to
talk, bro. I can talk to myself. I can't see.
Yeah, but you have to be able to see, like, to envision what your future is.
No, because I can see what my future is, bro. Like,
that's not really.
You're not. I think it's a very different. Like, I understand what you're saying, but you're not actually seeing it, bro. You know what I mean? There's no way you're seeing like a pure blue sky.
I can see anything I want, and I can control it, and I can be the man. It's basically like a dream. Here's the thing people say though,
but I can't clearly see. You know what I'm saying?
Here's the question I got. People say that they can control their dreams. Even like, let's say you have a lucid dream. Like, I have this a lot, man. It's called a false awakening, where I'm in a dream and I realize that I'm in the dream. But I don't dream. I start getting scared and try to wake myself up. Like, I never want to control it, right? And I eventually do. But
here's the question I have for you.
Wait. Let me say this before you ask the question. Remember the question. So when I'm in a lucid dream, like, sometimes I'll try to stay in it and control it, but I can never control it. It just happens, you know?
Have you ever done dream tea? That's not the question, but have you ever done the lucid dream stuff?
What's that?
I don't know. It's like a way to like lucid dream when you're conscious.
No, I don't want to do that, man.
Like fully awake.
Dude, I'm telling you, like, when I'm dreaming, I wake up, I feel like I've woken up and I'm like in my bed. And then I try to get out. I try to get out of my bed, but I'm still in the dream, you know?
Here's the question I have for you.
I can't tell the difference. Like, when I'm awake, obviously I can feel sense it. What?
Do you dream every night?
Yes.
Wow, I hardly remember my dreams. So I must dream, but I don't see anything.
Because that's because you smoke, dude. If you smoke weed, you don't remember your dreams.
Why is that?
It's just the way it is. Like, marijuana suppresses your dreams. And you'll notice if you stop smoking, your dreams will become extremely potent and vivid.
Cool or no?
Oh, dude, it's fucking... I love dreaming. You go to places that can't be explained. It's like a whole nother world, dude.
You're saying that since I smoke, I'm missing out. Yes.
Have you ever had a dream where your teeth fall out?
Nah.
Ooh, I have that dream a lot. I
had a dream recently, man. Scary dream. And I couldn't... You know when you're in a dream and you can't hit? Like, you hit something, but you obviously you don't feel it, so it feels like it's not working.
Yep.
Yeah, that was happening to me, bro. I was trying to freak out, bro. I just like couldn't do it.
When I have a dream where I'm playing a sport like basketball and I just can't shoot the ball. I can't run and I can't get the ball into the fucking hoop. It's like impossible. It's such a hard task. It's
I think we need to do a one-on-one on live for the YouTube.
What do you mean?
You versus me.
In what?
Pick up basketball.
We could do it. I'm nowhere near you right now. I'm in near Philadelphia, West Philadelphia.
No,
West of Philadelphia.
Why are you over there, bro?
I'm coming back to Tampa, Florida in January, so we'll see you then.
Why are you in the city?
Oh, no, I'm west of Philadelphia.
You're actually in the suburbs, people would say.
Pretty much, yeah. I guess it'd be called.
Tell me this, bro. Tell me this.
What's up?
I mean, I'll see you at some point, man, and then we'll play basketball for $1,000.
All right, let me tell you this, bro. Okay, when I was sneaking into concerts and shit and stealing shit like in my teenage
Kid,
years
you were a bad kid.
few
So
years
was I.
ago,
So was I. So was
I
I.
would routinely have dreams where I would sneak into concerts and always fail, always fail. Even though I've been successful in most times sneaking in the dreams, I just couldn't get it done, man. So literally, the dreams is your subconscious, and you're just, I don't know. I guess here's the thing. So I think it's like an evolutionary thing where the dream we had to hide from predators and we would go into a deep sleep, right? But I feel like the part of our brain has to stay awake at all times for us to be aware. Like that's why we react to noise and shit. Like back in the
You
day.
mean you need to be a light sleeper?
No. You have to. Are you a light sleeper or are you a heavy sleeper?
Heavy, but I get up to
Yeah,
go
me
to the
too.
bathroom once or twice. But I'm not that heavy, bro, because if my dog winds, I'm up.
I'm very heavy sleeper. No, I'm just telling you, bro. Like I feel like back in the day, we would get into this really deep sleep, and then if a predator would come like a big lion, and he would make a lot of noise, but our brains wouldn't wake up to it, and we would get fucked.
Do
So
you
I feel like
believe
we've
that's true?
evolved. Yeah, that's why just a theory. So we evolved to where one part of our brain has to stay awake at all times, and that part of the brain is also conducting these dreams.
Yeah, I mean that's something weird, bro.
So let's
Dreams are
talk about
something.
this, bro. Let's switch
Dreams are
gears to a
weird.
different.
Dreams are weird to talk about, bro.
Let's switch to this subject right here. So
What do the people want to hear? What do the people want to hear?
the people need to hear this. Over the weekend, there was a conundrum with the Supreme Court in New York, and they basically upheld this thing that states that all those who got the vaccine or who didn't get the vaccine in New York City who got laid off, they're now being reinstated to their jobs and compensated because the Supreme Court found that the vaccine for coronavirus does not stop the transmission of corona. Okay, and we've been saying this on the pod since day one. I'm not telling anyone out there not to get the vaccine. You could do what you want. But now you see Kyrie Irving, he's being proven right, bro. I just can't
Will
deal with
he?
this shit.
Will he get compensated?
mRNA, do
Will
your
he
own
get
research.
compensated?
Sure, man. All the money goes right to them.
I hope. I hope Kyrie gets compensated.
He's not gonna get. He still got paid, I think.
No, he
Kyrie.
didn't. He has to
He
play
didn't get
games.
paid.
No, you have to play games to get paid, I think.
No, I don't know
He
about all
didn't get
that.
his away game checks.
No, he only got away game checks.
Oh yeah, he didn't get any of his home game checks. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So listen, listen,
I mean, it
listen,
just
listen.
confirms fans like listen to our old podcast because we only spit the truth on here. Like you can't.
Our old podcasts are some of the best podcasts going. Go make sure you listen to them, you like them, you subscribe to us. Sorry that some of them don't have video. You're gonna have to go back to our Apple or Spotify or wherever you may
Doesn't
get your
matter. We're more of a listening
other than
show.
YouTube.
We're
But
more of
now
a
we got YouTube. We got YouTube, and you better tune into YouTube because we got all this sick shit on the tube.
we're more of a listening show, if I say.
No, but we're gonna become a watching show because YouTube is the next thing.
All right, let's get another topic. You got anything else for me?
Oh, you have stuff for me.
No, I got nothing. I got nothing.
Bro, what you told me that we have tons of topics.
I just said that to you.
Bro, I didn't come prepared at all because you said that.
All right, let's talk about this then, man. I'm getting
What do
really.
you have? What do you so you're holding back from me then?
I don't know. You got anything you in your life you've been doing?
You're holding back from the pod because
No, I'm not. I'm telling you, I
you
got
have
nothing.
something to talk about, but you don't know what it is.
No, I got nothing, bro. I'm telling you, I got nothing.
Listen, all I have to say to you is
Anyone drop an album recently? Oh, did you hear Drake and 21 Savage are dropping a collab album?
no, but let's talk about
Are you
Kanye.
excited for that?
What do you think about Kanye's Jewish talk?
I heard Adidas is dropping his ass, dude.
Adidas drops Kanye because his anti-Semitic comments.
Yeah, the Jews literally run the world,
Basically, I
so
think he's basically saying that the Jewish people run the world.
they do run the world. So of course they're gonna drop them if they're talking
In
shit
many
on. 'Em.
ways,
Anytime, listen, fans, be smart. Do not talk shit on the Jews because your ass will be fucking taken down, taken
I don't
down.
think he was necessary. Was he taught? What was he saying? He was saying they're
Bunch of
evil.
shit. Like
I think he was saying they're evil, which I think in that regard he's wrong. The evil people we've talked about on previous pods, but they're not Jewish.
bunch of shit, dude. A bunch of shit. Kanye, bro. Kanye is just getting fucked by the ass now. But it doesn't matter
do
because
like
he's still a
Kanye.
billionaire.
Ye has some of the best tracks of all time.
Dude,
We like
this isn't going to affect him. He's got a major, massive fan base. He's got money for days. I don't know what it's not going to make a difference what he
you
does.
expect any new albums from him? Maybe from Jay-Z? Anything like that?
I love Jay-Z, but I think he is a Satanist. Dude, look
Bro.
at this, bro. Let me tell you this. Back in the day when I was on, notice I said I think he is. I'm not saying he is. But back in the day, bro, like
Bro, he
I would say
is,
around
bro. He might be.
2015, 16, 17, I was into these conspiracies a lot. And I believed most of them. And one of them that had overwhelming evidence was satanic rituals in the music industry. We
Well,
talked about like
it's not that they're Satanist. It's that it's that they've sold their soul to the devil to get ahead, and
yeah.
they're a part of that organization that we probably, I don't know. You can say their name.
Well, Jay-Z would do this symbol. Kramer can't see me. It's basically throwing up the rock, and it's very like that's satanic as fuck. He's having his whole project.
Triangle.
Yeah, the triangle. He wore this shirt that said some satanic shit. Like Drake does. I saw a video of Drake doing. Look up the video. I think it was on like it was one of those late night bullshit shows like Jimmy Kimmel where Drake's doing like the he's like dancing for his new video for One Dance, and
What's their claim? Bro,
doing like these horns, like he's doing like this satanic
these
dance.
conspiracies claim they're a part of the Illuminati.
Oh, dude, it's that. I mean, that's basically the whole idea is that they're Illuminati and they sold their soul and that
What do you believe? Do you believe that?
I believe it. I believe it, dude. Like with some like Drake was talking about running through the six with my woes. He said 666 over all of his songs. That's straight Bible references.
But the six is also Canada, no?
And I'm just sick of what?
Isn't six Canada or some shit?
Well, he came up with that shit. Why do you think he did?
Definitely, you're right. That's definitely not what it means. They claim this Katy Perry, Taylor Swift.
Oh yeah. No, not
Katy
Taylor
Perry.
Swift.
I mean, maybe Katy Perry if you see the way she's acting.
She's weird.
Her shaved head, right?
She shaved her head.
I thought she was bald. Yeah.
Well, that's not good.
What do you think about, or not shaved her head, but like very short, like shorter than my hair?
Lesbian type.
Yeah, like a boy girl like type haircut.
I don't have problems with lesbians. Do your thing.
Do your thing, girl.
I'm not like Kramer. I'm not like Kramer who hates on.
I don't have problems with anyone. I think everyone should be doing their thing. And what I mean by their thing is getting to the top of their industry, achieving success in their own ways, and living.
But you are racist. But you are racist.
No, I'm not.
All right, fans. Sorry for the technical difficulty. Something happened with our live stream, but we're right back into it. Don't worry about that. And basically, we try to find a new topic because we were a little just all over the place there. And I see a topic says there's a new mind reading AI that works out what you're thinking from brain scans. Now we've talked about AI. I don't want to get into that type of subject, but let's get into the subject of mind reading, Cram. Now that's a topic of a superpower, right? And people ask this question a lot. If you could have one superpower, what would it be? Now for me, I would have to say it would either be invisibility or teleportation. What would you think? Because teleportation, bro, you could go like if let's say I wanted to be if I wanted to go to the Super Bowl or the Phillies World Series, I could just teleport right into the stadium.
Sold. Mine would be to fly, teleportation.
Everyone says to fly, but like, what are you gonna do with that?
The same thing as teleporting.
Like what?
Fly to the fucking game.
Yeah, but dude, if people see you fly into the game, you're obviously gonna get caught.
Nah, no way, bro.
Yeah, they will. What are they gonna see a flying dude just hopping?
No, I won't fly into the game, but I can fly there instead of taking a plane.
Yeah, but you might as well teleport because you'll be there instantly rather than dealing with like bird shit or anything else.
So yeah, I was gonna say teleportation, or I was gonna say time travel.
You wouldn't do mind reading?
Time travel.
Time travel.
Time travel.
Wow. I've had dreams where I'm like from the few. We're bumbling it all together, mind reading but I have had dreams where I'm a time traveler from the future.
You as a person wouldn't believe in time reading or
if you could go, well, obviously time travel isn't real. It can never be real.
You wouldn't believe in mind reading because you don't believe in ghosts. So you probably couldn't believe in psychics.
Well, I do believe in mind reading because I just saw an article that says there's a new mind reading AI. So obviously it's going to happen. But here's
you believe in psychics?
No, they're full of shit.
You're fucking full of shit.
No, I'm really not.
You don't believe there could be any psychic.
No, bro, this motherfucking psychic. When I was at St. Pat's at a Halloween party, this bitch.
That was a fake one.
Okay, so where are the real ones at?
Those Halloween parties were lit.
Yeah, she looked at my hand. She felt my hand, dude. She was hot too, and she was feeling my hand, dude. I was a little 12-year-old, and she was asking me these questions, and she got all of them wrong.
You were fucking 12.
All of them wrong.
I can't believe you went there when you were 12.
No, it was at St. Pat's, brother.
Yeah, you went there when you were fucking 12.
I don't know how old it was, 10, 11, 12. Who knows?
You went there in sixth grade?
Fifth grade, sixth grade, fourth grade. I was a young bull. That's all I know.
Yeah. You still are.
I guess so. I guess we're all young in a way.
In a way, we're young, but let's talk about how Kieran and I have talked about this many times on the show. A lot of times our perception of time, it gets faster with age. And you know what? As a child, you never think you're gonna grow, right, Kieran? You never think you're gonna be an adult, or
Yeah,
it's
you
actually,
do.
or you don't think it's gonna be that fast, right?
Yeah, you
You're like,
do. Bro, it
oh,
feels like forever
no,
ago.
no,
Like I was
no.
thinking this morning,
You're like,
dude. Like,
oh, it takes so long. As a kid, you're like, oh, it takes so long to become an adult, right? But now it feels like it all goes so quick. It's all fast,
no,
really
not for
fast.
me.
All of this moved very fast, dude.
I'll tell you what, 2020 took a short time. 2021 took a super long time. That was a long ass year. This year's kind of moving fast. I think next year will be slow again. 2000, I was thinking this morning about some shit that happened to me when I was in eighth grade. I was laughing about it, and I was just like, man, that feels like forever ago. And that was 7 years ago. It just feels like a whole fucking lifetime ago for me. Like, time really doesn't move that fast for me, I'd say.
Yeah, I think it does, bro. For
Well,
me,
it's all perception. And back to
how
time
about your
travel.
siblings? Think about your siblings. Think about your youngest sibling.
So,
Old now,
I guess.
in regard, right?
How old's George?
Old as shit.
I
That's what I'm
just saw him.
saying.
I just saw him a couple months ago.
George is 14. James is gonna be 16.
Yeah, and they're both getting high.
See, that means they're old, bro. What are you saying?
I'm just saying, man, like it ain't that deep. And
Were
another
you
thing
getting,
is,
well, listen, were you getting high at that age?
what age? 14? I think so.
15, 16,
Oh yeah, all the time.
17?
With you, I was doing it with you.
So, so do your siblings get high?
Yeah,
You
sometimes.
would say they do.
Yeah.
One more than the other?
Um, they do it very lightly. One of them used to do it all the time. The other one sometimes in a blue moon.
You used to do it all the time.
All the time. So, bro, I was pretty much with you some of the times, like most of the time.
Daily toker.
Well, you so were you. We were
Here's a
doing that.
story for you. Do you remember? Let me get the charger real quick. Hold up.
Okay, no, we can't cut this out of the pod. Oh, okay, fans, let me tell you right now. I used to smoke a lot of weed all the time, pretty much, and it was pretty much daily. I started pretty much when I was a freshman or a sophomore, and I just got addicted to it. I couldn't stop, man. It was every night, every day. I was trying to get weed. I didn't have a job. I couldn't get a job. I didn't have a car or any of that, so I was just finding ways to get money to finally just get a few grams of weed, and I would savor every second of it. I was a grade A pothead. Nowadays, I will barely, very
Find
rarely.
ways to get money.
Dude, I was struggling for bread at that
Well,
time. Like,
no, same
dude,
here.
a good friend of the podcast named Montag, he used to sell weed, and he would always, we would smoke, and he would be in the woods, and he would be lighting up a J, and he would go on his phone. He'd be like, "Oh, I'm picking up another ounce tonight." And I'd be so fucking jealous of him, man. I'm like, I can't believe
Yeah.
he's getting another ounce on the way. Like an ounce to me at that time was so much. I was like, fucking
So
Montag, dude, getting all this bud.
I can relate to Kieran. Same thing with me. Um, at that age, I was super fucking yeah. I was super attached to it, bro. Like I
It was a lifestyle for us. It was a lifestyle.
no, I mean I still smoke every day, but I don't have to. I can afford to.
Yeah,
Back then, I couldn't afford to. I just like Kieran find ways to get money. You do just do what you got to do to get, or you just find ways to get bud. I mean, luckily
yeah,
I had a few good neighbors,
yeah,
as did
yeah,
Kieran.
yeah.
Um, so that brings me to a story. I
Kusha was the
believe
hookup.
one night, Kieran and I, we were both at Kusha's, and I think that I was buying off him or you, bro. And we're
Oh, yeah,
like,
I never sold weed. Don't We can't put this in the pod. I never did that.
no, all right, I wasn't buying. You were giving me some bud, right?
There we
You,
go. I was just giving
Kusha,
this.
Kusha, right? Listen, so one of you was giving it to me. One of you was there, and I was just convincing one of you to just give me so much, and you just kept giving.
It must have been me.
It was probably you. You just kept giving more and more and
I had a
more.
fucked up scale. Like
You
I
you
also
gave
I
me
also
so much, bro.
what?
You definitely gave me a ton for that.
I also cheesed some people. There was a way to pretty much manipulate a scale, and you could put ounces on it, and it would actually show up as more. So I would put a gram on it, and it would show up as like 3 grams, right? So I was doing that for a little bit, but I wouldn't. I actually had 2 scales. I wouldn't do it to my close friends, but some of these little pussies around me, I would do it to. Like it was an easy money.
You would do it to Zap,
Oh yeah. No, I don't
and
know
he's
about
your
that.
boy.
I don't
And
remember
he's your boy.
it.
But here's the
Maybe I
thing.
did. I did it to
Here's the
some
thing.
people.
What kind? I guess what you never smoke now. When's the last time you've taken a hit of bud?
Probably around a few months ago.
So time to time.
Time to time, I'll do it. I'm just not gonna be the everyday wake
And
and
what?
bake.
Let me get. You get super baked, right?
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
Awesome. It's awesome.
oh yeah. It's like first time.
That's
Get high as
incredible,
shit.
right? That's
Get high as
incredible, right?
shit.
Let's
Yeah,
talk
get high.
about what's your experience with LSD, Kieran?
Not much experience. I've only done it a handful of times, and I had a good time. Nothing
What's a
much to it.
handful? What's a handful? Five?
Maybe three,
What else? What
three.
else? What else you been trying recently?
Recently, nothing. I mean, I don't really do drugs anymore at all.
You used to do drugs a lot, though,
I
right?
heard a quote from Trump, and I know people hate Trump and shit, but he said something very wise. He said,
I've heard
um,
this quote on this podcast.
I've said it before. He said, once you start on the drugs and the alcohol at a young age, it's over. It's over for you. Life is too hard. And at that time, I was dealing with some difficulties with school and shit. So I was just like, man, he's right. Like, I got to get my shit together.
I, in many ways, disagree with that statement. I mean,
Do you?
depending on the drugs that you get into, obviously, and depending on yourself. But like a lot of people who start drugs at a young age are fucking successful as fuck, you know.
Not really at all. I don't
I
think
guess not a lot, but there are people out there.
I don't think there's really anybody at a young age who's done it. I mean, besides
Dude,
rappers.
a lot of musicians. I would say a good
Oh yeah,
majority.
musicians, yeah, because they have
I would say
that's a different type of thing. Like if you're not doing
I
that
would
and you actually have
say
to work with your
probably some
intelligence,
social media people. Probably some social media people, right?
I'm just saying, bro, it's very rare for you to toke and do pop
You're a big.
acid and
We
shit.
all know you're a big toker. You're big into cocaine.
I was, man, I
Um,
was a huge toker, but I had to stop. At that time, I realized when I first quit toking, it came into my mind that like, look, I'm trying to make a lot of money. I'm trying to be successful, and I'm trying to do things, and man, and it's like I cannot smoke weed all the time and be successful. Now, it's not the same for everyone. I understand. Weed's not bad. Don't get me wrong. It's not a bad thing at all. It helps a lot of people in a lot of different ways. But for me at that time, I just said like, bro, I can't continue this. Like it was costing me too much
It was
money.
bad for you.
It was making me dumber, I'd say. It was making me dumber. I couldn't be dumb. I couldn't be dumb. I couldn't accept it.
You're not gonna be dumb.
I mean, maybe not today, but like at this time, bro.
Nah, because as soon as you sober up, you're sharp as a
And I'm
fucking
getting
nail.
smarter. I could feel my brain improving as time goes on. Like I'm getting
I'm
smarter.
smart as
Like dude,
hell.
I'm thinking of some of the shit I did. I'm like, how could I be this fucking stupid? Like
Like
I
what?
had no ability to think anything through at
Like
all.
what?
Just shit I would do in high school, man. I'm like, what the fuck was wrong with me?
Go through a scenario for the pod.
That's the thing about weed. You don't really remember, dude. Like, there's just a bunch of shit that I'm thinking about. I don't know. I don't want to fill the podcast with dead air trying to remember things. But
A
if you
lot
want
of
to,
people on this pod don't know the background that Kieran has with weed and
I just told them I smoked it pretty
how
much every day.
how how attached he is and still is to it.
Yeah, still is, bro. You are. You are.
Bro, I'm just out here cracking jokes, Loki.
Dude, me and you weren't even that cool until like my freshman or sophomore year, I think.
Well, we weren't cool because you didn't go to the school.
I knew you, like I knew you. You knew me, I knew you.
We
You
knew
were
each
more cool
other.
with other parts of my family, but eventually as time grew on, I would go to your house and we would have a good time.
Kieran was the boy at one point. Don't really remember the year,
Yeah,
right?
dude. Crane was known as just the man, man. He would party all the time, drink, smoke. He was just the man. And now time has progressed. He's still doing it. He's got a great podcast going, and we're just having a good time.
Not to
Still the
mention,
same to
I'm
this day.
grinding. I'm grinding in other categories. Gonna be a successful person no matter what.
That's right. Now let's talk about this. We got a lot of trivia questions. We got to go. We like this segment on the pod.
We do have trivia, like Kieran says.
Now I'm going to ask Kramer these questions first, and then he's going to ask me questions first. I know the scoreboard, so we're actually going to restart that because it kind of started off as like a little jumble thing. I know I'm kicking Kramer's ass last when it comes to this shit. I obviously get way more than right than him with harder questions. Keep that in mind. So we're gonna get basically into this right now.
He's a
Last few
cocksucker.
episodes, I forgot to put the
Loki, Kiernan's
timer.
a cocksucker.
I forgot to put the timer on the screen. Timer will be on the screen as soon as the questions start. You hear the clock, you hear the right answers. Kramer, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm always ready.
Remember, don't dwell too much on one question. If you can't get it, just pass to the next one so you save time. Ready?
Go.
And go. What is the highest selling video game ever?
GTA.
Wrong. What does
What?
ADHD stand for?
Attention deficit hyperactivity disorder.
Correct. What year did YouTube release?
2003.
Wrong. Who was the 40th president? It's a guy you like and you'll know the answer. The 40th president.
Ronald Reagan.
Correct. What decade did the Vietnam War end? Decade. 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s. What decade did the Vietnam War end?
80s.
You have 25 seconds.
70s.
Correct. Kramer killed it that round. You actually only went 3 out of 5.
70s. Got it right. Kiernan knows. I'm the G at trivia. He's
The
always
highest
talking
selling
shit.
video game ever was Minecraft.
No, dude, how is it not GTA?
GTA 5 is second.
Fuck that, bro.
The number one is Minecraft by far. Actually, a great game. Did you ever play Minecraft?
Yeah, but I'm not good at it like you.
No, I wasn't really that good. I mean, YouTube released in the year 2006. The other 3 Kramer got right.
All right, so let's hear what you gotta say. You ready? You ready to start that shit?
Tell me when to press start.
Start. Name the world's largest ocean.
That would be the Pacific Ocean.
Correct. What language has the most words?
It's either English or Chinese. I'm going to say English.
You're right, brother. Name the 3 primary colors.
Primary colors?
Yep.
I don't really understand this, but the rainbow goes red, orange, yellow. Actually, I think it's... Well, white is the absence of color.
What colors make all colors, essentially?
Oh, red, blue, and green. Go.
Wrong.
Hurry.
What colors are the Norwegian flag?
Norwegia? I don't fucking know. Pass.
What was the first state?
First what?
State.
Delaware.
Yep.
Norwegia, I'm going to say red, white, and blue.
Yep.
Oh, that's right?
Yep.
Oh, shit.
All right.
Nice.
So you got, what'd you get? 4 out of
4
5?
out of 5. What was the answer to the one I got wrong?
What was the one you got wrong? 3
The
primary colors: red, yellow, blue.
Red, yellow, and blue. I said red, green, and blue.
Yep.
Okay. So we did okay.
Blue and yellow make green.
Fans, follow along with this trivia, by the way. You know, it's a great time. It's a great topic, pretty much.
It's the best shit going. And me and Kieran, we're gonna start with these drafts. It's gonna become a big part.
I don't know, bro. That could be your thing because I don't know anything about college football, really.
No, but you got to get into it. I'm not into it either.
Like, I don't know, bro. I don't
We're
know.
out here to compete with other people in the category, in the space.
We could do that as like a sports pod. We'll throw it up there.
Listen, the sports pod, they'll be coming out. You guys know that. Kieran, we got to talk some more. We gotta have some more shit to talk about.
Oh, we got more shit to talk about right now.
What is it?
I mean, you got something?
You just said we got more.
Fans, let us know how you're feeling. Like, just leave a comment, like how your day to day is. Are you happy? Friend, let me ask you: on a day to day basis, are you generally happy, content, or sad?
Excited, content,
I'm generally happy.
happy. Yeah, I would never say I'm sad.
KD said a quote. He said, he never wants to be happy or sad. He kind of just wants to stay in the middle.
Yeah, you got to stay in that medium, that happy medium.
It's fine, but like you should be able to be happy sometimes, you know.
Yeah, but if you're happy all the time, then you'll never know what you'll never know what happiness is, right?
Well, dude, you have to experience sadness to be experiencing happy. Like, dude, the Phillies, like, let me give you an example, man. I know I talk shit on them, but I'm like, they shouldn't be celebrating just making the playoffs.
Yeah, they should.
I mean, I still kind of agree with that, but look, they made it far. I got to hand it to them. And shout out to Philadelphia and the Phillies for making it this far. We'll talk about this on the next sports pod. We'll do a pretty much World Series preview, so stay tuned for that. But I also want to talk about basically just how, man, I don't even remember what the point was, dude.
Let's talk about this, Kieran. 5.1 magnitude earthquake rattles the Bay Area.
Wow, really?
Yeah, 1 hour ago. This is fresh news. Huge earthquake rattles Silicon Valley and the Bay Area, triggering alerts, tens of thousands cell phones. Uh, right now, no immediate reports of injuries or damage, but crazy,
I
right?
hate Silicon
Um,
Valley, but rest in
what do you
peace.
think about
Anyways,
earthquakes, right?
just basically strange, dude. Strange shit.
Do you
Like the
think all
tectonic.
these things are strange? So I see pictures of the beaches back in the day, and they basically had no beach, right? So
Yeah.
people now say that we're all going to fall off the earth, or Florida's going to fall into the water, but this has been happening forever in time, right?
Well, Florida is slowly sinking. That's true.
Why is that? So you think that eventually Florida's going to be like
Yeah,
Pompeii?
in like 3 billion years.
You don't think we'll be able to witness the devastation that will come from a tsunami?
Are we gonna live 3 billion more? Oh, a tsunami?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe anything could happen, dude. They could usually predict this shit like I think years in advance.
You're probably glad that you weren't in Florida because you would have gotten wiped by that hurricane.
No, because I would have went home and then come back.
You love just going home, man. We need you back in this red state.
I got some nice white teeth. Are your teeth white or yellow?
White?
Do you use Crest whitening strips?
No, they're bad for you.
Oh, they are bad. I've never.
You gotta remember, bro, you can't use anything, bro. You yourself, you
I
are
said no
a hypocrite.
fluoride.
You are a hypocrite if you don't use zero fluoride free toothpaste.
No, I use fluoride free toothpaste.
You swear?
Yeah,
All right,
100%.
all right. Well, Crest definitely has fluoride in it, bro.
I'm not using. I don't use whitening strips. I've tried them in the past and they never worked for me, so I haven't used them in like 5 years.
My teeth are really bad. Today I went to the doctor. They said I need to get a sleep apnea test.
Oh, so you snore?
Yeah, you too or no?
No, I don't.
I used to not, but now I guess I do.
I guess it like develops.
I
It's
guess
when
I'm an
you.
old fuck.
We're talking about boring shit now on this pod. Who wants to hear about us snoring, dude? Our one
What the
pod.
people want to hear about is the sports because that's the
We have a
best thing
sports
going.
fucking podcast for that, dude. Actually,
You
I
do
think
it?
I can't tell how long this pod's been going, but I think we've actually reached our time limit, so we could wrap it up.
All right, wrap it.
All right, fans. Thank you for listening to this episode of a great podcast, man. I think we hit 60 episodes recently, so we just want to thank you for this journey. We have like kind of a small following on YouTube, but we do appreciate all of you small people. I mean,
By
you're
the
big
time we
people.
get to fucking 100 fucking videos, this shit will be to the moon.
Yeah, we're gonna get clips and everything posted. Just keep an eye on it. For everyone who listens to the full episode, we really do appreciate it. Listen to our show in the car and then watch us on YouTube because you're gonna get an element that you won't get from the other one. So thank you for listening. We'll see you all next time. Thank you.
Peace.